Should be good to go. Go live.
Excited.
Hello, boys and girls. Here we are at the NHL Pearl of Wisdom show, which is a little bit off kilter there. I'm gonna have to go check
What?
that out. Oh, the bottom thing. I gotta fix it a little bit.
Pull it up a little bit. You'll be good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey,
There we go.
yay.
Good to go. Okay. Hello, everybody. I don't know who's in the chat already. Nobody at the moment.
Sending out the tweet.
I'm
There it
sharing now too.
goes. Yes. And now we'll also go out to, yeah, there you go. That looks, oh, too far. You went too far a little bit.
No.
Yep. Hey, perfect.
Yeah. Well, it's happening on delay right now.
Okay.
So.
Move the side over a little bit so the logo comes out more.
Oh, and I forgot the back logo. Shoot. Oh yeah, right. I got that
Nah,
too.
don't worry about the back logo. You're good. Just move
Okay.
it over to towards me a little bit. The bottom section, just move it over a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
because the
Okay.
the logo is cut off a little bit.
Now, there. Okay.
All right, cool beans. So,
Hey, got. How's it going? Okay, so
how was your weekend?
great. I didn't like that Sunday though. That was not. That's not. That wasn't cool at all. One game in a shortened season. That was. What
Well,
did they go?
Saturday had 14 games.
Yeah, that's the way it always should be.
Oh, okay. Well, you
Yeah.
can't play 14 games every night.
Yeah. Well, they should find a way.
Yeah,
Joey,
okay.
how you doing? Kyle, welcome to live. What did you guys do on Sunday with no hockey? I don't know.
There was a game of hockey on.
One game. One game. Yeah. It was, and that was a pretty interesting game. Tampa Bay. It's Tampa Bay. Like, are they ever gonna be a, like? Are they gonna ever start being that team that like Vegas and start ruining people and not just screwing around the way they are? It's they play down to their competition. That's I don't know. We'll see how that translates into the playoffs, but I don't. It seems weird to me. What do you think? What do you think about that? What do you think about like? Don't you agree with me? And I know you. I will listen
There,
to the show Friday night. John said, "Nice problem to have
it is.
to to have a non-consistent year and have that many points." Blah 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 blah. Okay, so I get it. I get it. But I just don't think that this is a really good cocktail for successful playoffs by just kind of ho humming it through the regular season.
Okay, well now they've also been missing Stamkos now for the last couple weeks, right? And they've been inconsistent more so with him out of the lineup. Okay, and they're also going to get Kucherov back here when the playoffs start.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this in the past, where we kind of think that Tampa Bay is just kind of waiting to get to the playoffs. Like they're not really concerned
Oh
too
yeah.
much about the regular season. They just want to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, what team has really just kind of ho hummed it through the regular season and then crushed it in the playoffs? I'm trying to think of a team that
Yeah, but I
that
don't think
has
they're
done that.
necessarily ho humming it because look at where they're playing. They're playing in one of the most um, competitive divisions in the hockey this season. Okay, they're playing with the likes of Florida, Carolina. Okay, on a regular basis. Okay, and those teams are really good. Even the teams below, like Detroit, has given them fits. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's been this, oh, they're just coasting to get to the playoffs. It's they've had to face a little bit of adversity. They've also gone where Vasilevsky won 12 games in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So you're
I
gonna
don't.
have ebb and flow with the season.
I watched a lot of Tampa Bay because I was picking Tampa Bay a lot, and yes, they won in ways that they like. There's a lot of games they won they shouldn't have won. They just
Yeah,
because they were outplayed a lot this year and happened to win the game. They just
that's
happened to win the game, and I don't know that we'll see. You know, Cooper is a brilliant coach.
yeah.
So I know what he learned when they crushed the whole league. Remember that one year where they crushed the whole league? They won, and then they lost to Columbus in the first round.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think what he's doing in his own way is creating adversity within. I see him doing that, like playing McElhaney during
Yeah, yeah,
times
yeah.
when it's like, why are you playing McElhaney here? And it's sort of like challenging his team to play a defensive system or whatever the case may be. All of this could be just mad genius. But
I mean,
um,
it could be. I mean, but look, let's face it. Okay, we've been pretty much touting Tampa Bay since the beginning of the season, ever since they've hoisted the cup last year, and it's been their cup to defend this year. You see what I'm saying? So, how hard, number one, is it to even win a cup and then come back and be competitive the next year and even be sniffing the playoffs? You know what
well,
I'm saying? Look at how Dallas has dropped away.
yeah,
You see what I mean?
they don't have the depth and far more injuries to be able to do what Tampa Bay.
Okay.
What I'm saying is Tampa is Vegas is on paper. They're Vegas. They're Colorado. They are an elite team on paper, right?
To Tampa Bay?
Yeah, Tampa Bay is an elite
Yeah.
team on paper.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
No
Yeah,
doubt about it.
easily.
And they just
Easily, yeah.
they haven't been playing like an elite team much this year. It's and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if they're able to turn it on. I'm just never really was much for the try to. I don't know. It doesn't. I can't think of a team that just did what they did. Won a lot of games that they shouldn't have won because of their talent. Just got by on talent, and then come playoff time, all of a sudden turn it on and be the grinding, hardworking team that you need to be to win a cup. So maybe they got something I don't know about, but I'm a little concerned for them.
Do you think maybe it's something like, I mean, I don't want to say that they're doing it on purpose. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's like I said, man, I think it has a lot to do with the competition that they're playing against this year. Detroit is much improved team this year, okay? And Chicago was playing much better at the beginning of the year, where we were all questioning whether or not this was actually a rebuild year, and they were winning games that they probably shouldn't have been winning.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. And so I think it has a lot to do with the division that they're in, the competition that they're playing, the fact that they've been missing the best right winger in all of hockey this whole season, where last year they were missing Stamkos for a good portion of the comeback, where they went the whole playoffs without Stamkos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and when you lose somebody like that talent wise, you know what I mean? Now they did do some moves during the during the trade deadline, you know what I mean, to bolster their back end and things like that, getting Savard and all that. So I really think that this team right now are facing really good competition, and I'm telling you what, I would not want to be playing Tampa Bay in the playoffs.
I'd rather play Boston than Tampa Bay. No, I know they're not in the same, but I would. Oh, sure. I'd rather play Tampa than Boston. I should say. Turn that around. Somebody was saying that their father has COVID.
No.
I'm in COVID
Ooh.
quarantine. Dad came home from a place with a lot of COVID, so he's in quarantine right now. Wow.
Oh
Holy,
man.
holy crap, dude. Hope everything's
Wow.
all right there, Mr. Mercer.
Yeah, man. Oh, is that Mercer?
Yeah,
Oh,
Kyle, the
okay.
winner of the. He's got it. Oh yeah, you're supposed to tell me what the dare is, and you're here to okay the dare. There's supposed to be a dare coming up here.
So he won and he gets to pick.
He gets to pick the dare. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, man. We hope everything goes well for you, man. Especially with COVID. Look, that's no joke.
Yeah,
Um,
for
so
sure.
uh, we're definitely we're the Steel Flyers All Sports Network is all behind you, man. So
I'll
hang
throw
in there.
I'll throw some pearls your way. COVID. What do they call that when they say that it can't cure necessarily. It's I can't remember the word. Never mind. It'll come to me.
Right, but we're rooting for you, man, and your family too, okay? Because that's the thing here at Steel Flyers. Family comes first, no matter what.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I mean, if you got to take care of family before you take care of anything else, because you only get one family.
Yes.
Okay, so we're all for taking care of family and making sure that that's all done. So thank you very much for watching and joining in, everybody that's here. Really appreciate that. So
Okay.
give some love to Kyle Mercer and prayers out for the Mercer and all them over there. So hang tough in there, buddy.
He wants me to wear a long wig, so I'm gonna have to get on.
A long wig.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on. I don't know how much those things cost, but we'll see. Uh,
Wigs can be pretty expensive, I think.
yeah,
If well, depend. Well, I don't know, man. We might be able to get you like a straw wig or maybe
I'll look
one
for
of them
I'll look for something on what's it called there. We'll look for something.
per, perla with hair. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't have
All
to
right,
be.
I
It wouldn't really have to be that long for it to be a
no,
long wig for me. Pretty
just
much any hair at all. Uh,
just yeah, just
you know what would be cool if I could find Ron Burgundy wig or something like that. That'd be
like
fun.
with a comb over. No, you need a big ugly comb
A
over,
comb
right?
over, yeah.
Yes.
That'd be all right.
Right? Oh my gosh. I have
Yeah.
to tell you the story. Okay, this is completely not hockey related, but when I was in elementary school, my social studies teacher, his name was, he was a great guy. And come to learn that my mom actually had him as well as a teacher. So yeah, that's kind of creepy. But we used to call him Ocean Spray.
Okay.
Okay, because he had this wave in his hair that looked like the curl in the Ocean Spray, the can of Ocean Spray juice,
Yeah, yeah.
and that wave, right? So that's why we called him Ocean Spray. Well, come to find out that he had this huge comb over, and that's why he had that big wave of curl there
Yeah, of
because
course.
it
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
big giant comb over.
yeah.
So one day it was real windy. He
And
had
it,
this big giant
whoa, yeah,
yeah, he had this big giant hunk of hair hanging. We
yeah.
were all like, "Whoa!"
I know. I always found that funny about the comb overs. Like, who do you think you're fooling, man? Jeez,
I mean, come on.
just go bald like me. Just did it. I'm bald. That's the way it is. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm sorry I had to share
When you
that.
get the
I'm
wind,
sorry.
yeah. Look at like the God love him, Donald Trump had like I don't know
Oh, that
seven people.
whatever that hair
That
was
was the
going on.
most elaborate comb over I've ever seen. Very well done. I think it was well done actually, but the amount of
That's a
work
good way
that
to
they
put it.
put into that, my
It
gosh,
was a lot of spray.
he must have had four people working on that in the morning, man. Holy crap! But God
It's a
love
lot
him.
of spray.
He did a good job. He did a good job. That was probably one of the finest comb overs I've ever seen.
I'm with
Good
you.
job.
I'm with you, man. Yeah.
If I could
Uh,
work a comb over like that, I might do it. He did it so
okay.
good. Okay, let's get
Do
to
it.
the games for Friday. We're going way back to Friday.
Friday. Oh wow. There was a lot of games on. There was a lot of games over the weekend, and I'll tell you what, there was a lot of hockey played, and it was tough to watch. I mean, I tried to watch as much as I could, man, but I got kind of blown away. I was a little overwhelmed.
Lauren, how you doing? Oh yeah, I know, right? There was so many on at one time. It's just like, yeah. The bad part about that is I find that I don't really get like how good any team plays because I just keep flipping so much that
That's well, no. See, what I do is I watch the condensed games,
oh, see, we don't
right?
get that.
Okay, well, you watch 9 minutes of each game,
Okay.
right? So they play it's the condensed game. So it gives you a really good feel for the game.
Yeah.
They usually show you if there's chippiness and all that other stuff. But For the most part, that's what I do. Well, you know what? Friday there was one, two, three, four. Saturday there was 14,
Yeah.
right? So, you start sitting down for a couple of hours and you're like, all right, I can't watch anymore. I can't. I can't see anymore.
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
you have to back away from the screen a little bit.
yeah, they don't have those in Canada. They do it for our baseball for the Blue Jays though, but it's a half an hour. They condense
Well,
the
if
game
you
to a
go
half an hour.
if you go to the NHL.com,
Oh, it'll be on there?
yeah, if you go
Okay.
to NHL.com and go to scores,
Okay.
right? Right? And then you see like it'll show you. So I'm looking at Friday's games, right? So the Jets 3-5 over the Canadians, and at the top there's a 3-minute recap. Then there's the condensed game. So that's what I do is I watch the condensed game. The condensed game is usually between 9 and 12 minutes long,
Okay.
right? It shows you most of all the action in each of the periods,
Okay.
right? So there you go. So that's what I usually do. I watch the condensed game.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you could do that. I just watch so much that I don't even think about it. But yeah.
Because I don't have that capability to do that on my TV channels.
Yeah,
I
that's it.
can't just switch between games,
Yeah.
right? You know what I mean? So I can't do that. So I have to do these condensed games. That's the only way I can watch the hockey games and find out, what's really going on and be able to see things like that. And then I have to look at stats to see like trends.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't have that luxury of being able to watch it like that. Even though I do have NHL TV, I'm still blocked on all of my local games.
Right.
You know what I mean? So even that still I can watch the condensed games on that as well too.
Yeah. We got Lauren in the
All right.
house and Devondra's in the house, and so we'll get at her now.
Hey,
We'll go
and
back.
Joey's in, and hey, what's up, everybody? CL, Kyle, hey man.
Nice.
All right, got
Nice.
everybody in.
Okay,
Cool,
we'll
cool.
go
Don't
to
forget to hit the
we'll,
like.
we'll go. Don't forget like, subscribe, all of that fun stuff, so we can get more people on the old algorithm, as they like to call it. Uh,
Right. So Friday games, right?
yeah, I got to go back lots here to get to that.
Okay, so the first game was the Jets and the Canadians.
Wait a second, is that Saturday? That must be Saturday still. Okay, Fridays. Yeah. Okay.
Friday, April
Jets
30th.
and the Canadians. Yes. Okay. Um, so first of all, we'll do who had anybody have 5-3 Jets? No. Bill T had 3-2 Jets. Weichel was the closest. No, sorry, Mercer again. Mercer's getting the ball rolling all over again. 4-3 though. Habs. Never mind. He had the Habs. So yeah, the closest was Weichel at 4-1, and
Okay.
this was a game that neither team really had to have, but um, the Jets really were kind of in a funk and sort of needed this game. It was the Canadians actually outshot them. The great thing for the Jets in this game was that Hellebuck played well because that was not happening in the last little while. And I don't
Yeah.
think anybody doubted that Hellebuck would come back and start playing well again,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. I think this was more of a game for the Canadians to win, that they needed to win in order to stay and keep pace because they're fighting for their playoff lives.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
well, sort of. I mean, Calgary's behind. I don't think they're going to catch up, really, uh, but I think it's more of a case of they got to have a good feeling going into the playoffs, right? Like if you're going to be going up against somebody like Toronto, you don't want to be having confidence issues going into that series, right?
I mean, yeah, it would be nice if you could get to a couple of wins under your belt there before you go into the playoffs and get destroyed by the Maple Leafs.
Yeah,
Because I think it doesn't really matter who the Maple Leafs play. It's just going to be a train wreck. Whoever they play, I think they're just going to run over them.
I think so too. I'm messing this up. The Jets did lose this, and Hellebuck didn't. He played only okay. Uh,
Only okay.
yeah, only
Stasny had a
okay.
goal, and Lewis had the other two goals for the Jets. But the Canadians kicked out 5 goals there on Hollebuck.
Yeah,
So
they got a lot of weird things going there, and ever since Ehlers went down, they can't find people to pick up the scoring. Although Trevor Lewis certainly is, because he normally doesn't
yeah,
score. But their high
right.
end,
And he had two goals that night.
yeah, but their high end guys aren't putting the puck in the net right now,
Yep.
and that's really kind of the, biggest problem that wasn't a problem for a long time for the Jets. They got by with their average defense by having depth scoring, and they're not getting it right now. Uh, Whereas this was big for Montreal to get that confidence going, make them feel good
Yeah,
about
agreed.
themselves, and hopefully they can carry that on into future games and certainly into the playoffs because they're like you said
Yeah.
they're going to need it. They are going to need it.
Yep, definitely gonna need it.
Gustafson played 13 minutes that game, and
Great.
here check.
Great for him.
He had three giveaways.
Right.
It is nice to see that happening on another team now.
Yes. Yes. He's playing 13 minutes and earning his money somewhere else. Thank you.
Yeah, well,
So we're
earn,
all good for that.
loosely putting earning there, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Like I said, loosely earning.
Loosely earning his money. Yeah.
All right.
Receiving a
Here we
check.
go.
Receiving a check daily, or whatever
There
it
you
is,
go. That's
weekly,
yeah. That's it. Yeah.
weekly or
Going
whatever.
to the still being able to go to the bank.
Yeah. Avalanche versus Sharks. It was
That was a shutout, man. Grubauer comes back swinging.
yeah, and CL nailed it. CL
Nice.
3-0 Avs. He got it. Boom.
Nice. Way to go, CL.
Let's
This
get
is
some.
what this is exactly what Colorado needed. Rantanen coming back, Grubauer coming back, throws the shutout, man. This is exactly what Colorado needed. You know what I mean? Especially coming back from being on the COVID list for a little while. This is exactly what they needed here, too, because they need to keep pace and catch up to the Golden Knights, and that's going to be a tough road to hoe.
Yeah, Lauren said Canada has 7 or 8 channels dedicated to hockey. If you're paying the extra money, yeah. Otherwise, there's really
Okay.
only 1 or 2. You pay a little extra, you
In,
get all the games.
in the states, depending on which cable package you buy, if you get the NHL network, and only then they don't play a game every night. They only showcase games every other couple of nights or whatever the case is.
Wow.
And then NBC doesn't always play a hockey game. They only play hockey games on Wednesdays and Thursday nights.
Okay.
So unless you're checking a local channel here in the States, you don't really have any choices other than NHL TV or to come online or to buy a streaming service or something like that
Hmm.
to watch any other games other than what's your local channel or whatever the case is.
Yeah. Colorado needs Grubauer to play great in the playoffs. They sure do. That could be the undoing again. We wouldn't want that for Colorado, but they're rolling with it. And yeah, I mean, I got center ice package, so I get every single game pretty much. But like I said, it's not everybody has that. You got to pony up a little bit for that. But
Yeah, I mean, even NHL TV, even to buy that was like to buy the whole league was $100. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
So, I mean, I can watch every game, but I don't have the time, and I'd have to log onto a computer and then cast it to my TV, and that just gets to be a pain in the neck sometimes.
yeah,
So,
yeah. It's what was I going to say? I was going to say something. I wouldn't have it either if it wasn't like kind of what I do for a living, right?
right.
But enough people obviously do have it here in Canada for them to keep it. So
Right. Well, it's going away. It's going to go away now. NHL TV is going to go away after this season because NBC is also going away. Turner is going to be the uh, picking up the slack from ESPN/Disney/ABC, whoever that whole conglomerate's going to be. So Turner is now purchased the rights for the rest of the games.
yeah,
Okay, so in essence, basically what happened was the NHL went. and quadrupled their money
Yeah.
in TV money
Yeah.
for the next year.
Yeah. Well done.
Well, actually, not for the next year, for the next seven, I believe.
Hmm.
Right? Because I think that's when the Turner contract is, and I think that's how long the Disney one is. I'm not sure, but they were only getting. I'm just using arbitrary numbers here. Let's say they were only getting 150 million dollars a year for their TV contracts. Now they're getting close to 65 or 650 million
Yeah.
a year
Yeah.
for their TV contracts. So I have a feeling that after next season, that the cap is going to be reinstated,
Yeah.
and it's going to go up.
Go up a little bit. Yeah. That's good.
Oh, I think it's going to go up significantly.
That's good. That's good for hockey
Yeah,
right there.
I agree. I agree. So I'm all for that.
The higher the
The
cap.
next game,
Next game we got Coyotes versus Golden Knights, and yeah, Golden Knights
I
didn't.
bet you nobody. I bet you nobody picked this one.
Actually, yeah. Somebody no Coyote. Or where did I have it? I think somebody did take. We got smart guys here, man. They know their stuff. Sasha had
Oh,
the,
I'm not doubting that.
Sasha had no, but I mean this is how smart they are. Sasha had the Yotes, 4-3 and over.
That's only because Sasha is a as an Abs fan.
No, he's not. No, he's not. I believe Sasha's a Colorado fan, actually, if I remember correctly.
That's what I just said.
Oh, you said he was an Avs fan. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I suppose now I get what you're saying. Duh. Yeah, Vegas is. Why? Why did I not
What's
pick?
up?
Why did I not pick that up? I don't know.
I don't
But
know, man.
I got it.
All
I got a number for you in this game. Okay. The
right.
Coyotes had 46 hits.
What?
46 hits in the game.
46. Holy
Yeah.
snowflakes.
Who the heck had all the hits here? Carrier or no? Let's
Oh
see.
my gosh. I have to go look. Now I have to look it up.
Chikrin had 5, but like the whole team was hitting here. They just came out and said, "We're beating you," and that's it. Simple as that. If we're
Oh
not,
my gosh.
if Hayden had 7 hits, 9 hits by Kroos, man. So I think Arizona came out and basically said, if we're not beat you on the old Philadelphia and Toronto, actually, if we're not going to beat you on the scoreboard, we're going to beat you in the alley, and they just went at them. And
Three of those six defensemen had each had 5 hits.
there you go,
Three of
Demers.
each of their
And
defensemen had
Demers
five
and
hits each.
Demers usually doesn't isn't the biggest hitter in the world. So Rick Tocchet had them saying, like, basically I think he was giving them like giving cars away for hits or something, man.
7 hits for Hayden,
Yeah, and 9
right?
for Lawson
For
Krause.
Kraus. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes.
Crazy.
Like if you didn't get a hit in that game, and there's a couple players on here.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four, five, six. There's only 6 players on the team that didn't get a hit.
Yeah.
That's sick. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Somebody,
Wow.
Bill is asking me what my punishment is. I don't consider it a punishment. I consider it a reasonable request as a reward for having such fine people in my stream all the time. How's that?
That
So,
was very diplomatic.
yeah, isn't that?
That was very diplomatic. I'm
Yeah.
impressed.
Yeah, you would think
I am
you
impressed.
think
That was very cool.
I should be in politics. Yeah, Joe, welcome, Joe. How you doing, my buddy?
Joe,
Yeah, so Arizona just basically beat Vegas down. Good for them, man. Gotta love it. Play Rick Tocchet
ended
hockey.
their ended their 10 game streak. Ended a lot of streaks there for Vegas on that one. That right there just goes to prove that there's a glimmer of hope for Colorado
Well,
to overtake.
yeah, there is a glimmer of hope for them to overtake. But you know what it really proves to me? Actually, funny thing, I have a Facebook group, the Arizona Coyotes, and they're calling for Rick Tocchet to be fired. Not everybody, but a couple of people. I'm like, what are you talking about? I mean, and then I said, no, you're right. They should fire him. Because would he not be awesome in Philadelphia? Woo!
Perlo, I'm going to tell you something, okay? And I'm saying this from the heart, okay? The last person that needs to come to Philadelphia and coach in Philadelphia is Rick Tocchet.
Why? Are you
Mm-mm.
kidding me? Why?
Yeah, no, I don't want Rick Tocchet and his baggage. I don't want the what comes with Rick Tocchet. I'm
I
sorry,
don't
I
know what
just don't
comes
want
with
that
Rick
coach.
Tocchet.
There was some controversy that was hanging over him there for a little while
Hmm.
about being involved in some betting and things like that, and I'm not sure how that all shook down or went down and all that.
Yeah.
And but look, I loved him as a player. I did. I loved him as a player. He was one of the greats in all of Philadelphia Flyers hockey. He was one of the best guys, right? I'm just not a fan of him as a coach.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I'm just not a fan of him as a
I
coach.
love
That's
him. I'd have him in Philadelphia in a heartbeat. Do it up. Take him over AV
well.
in a
Here's what I'm thinking.
second.
Here's what I'm thinking. Right? Riddle me this, Batman. Guess who hasn't signed an extension so far?
Rick Tocchet or
Nope.
AV. AV. Yeah.
Nope. Rod
Oh,
Brindamore.
yeah. He's gonna sign. He's gonna sign. Maybe not. Maybe he'll take the money because you're not going to get the money in Carolina.
No, you're probably not, but
No.
you might get it in Philly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that would be amazing. Maybe that's
Holy smokes!
Brad
Look,
Robson.
let's
How you
face it.
doing, buddy?
Let's face it. The coaching staff in Philadelphia has to be different
Yeah. There.
next year.
No. AV's gone. There's no doubt about that.
Has to be.
Yeah.
In fact, you have to pretty much clean house in Philadelphia from the top down. It has to go.
They just hired all those assistants. So I don't know, but I don't know what they're going to do. But for me, if it's me, I think that AV has to go, and Chuck Fletcher is not the guy to make the decision on who goes in next. It was a nice try, but sorry, it didn't work out. Okay, bye. My bad.
Pretty much.
My bad. My bad. We made a terrible mistake, and now we're going to hire. What you do is you do what Shake it or not Shake Katz, the owner in for the Oilers. He he went out and found people and said, you know what, I'm not very good at this hiring the general manager thing. Why don't you guys tell me? And they went out and said, okay, got Holland and brought him in. That's what the owners in Philadelphia need to do.
Yeah.
Get somebody else to do it. They're not very good at it, obviously. Obviously. So,
I
yeah.
mean, I was just glad to finally see them not take somebody from within. Like they always brought in that,
Yeah.
like Paul Holmgren came and then, John Stevens was the coach. And, there was always these ties with Philadelphia and stuff like that. And this was the first time where they kind of deviated from that and went away from anybody that had any Philadelphia ties.
Okay. The Oilers, everybody was celebrating that when the Oilers finally did that. You got to remember it was Lowe and McTavish and all of those guys like that, and they were horrible, right? So then Katz, the owner, chooses a general manager from outside the organization. Who was it? Shirelli.
Yeah.
So I think it's about time now that just like Philadelphia is almost on the same board, find somebody else to hire your general manager because you're not good at it. Okay, let's go to the games for Saturday because we gotta get going.
I don't know, but Lauren Darkin says, "Look, I'm with you. I get it. Actually, I think Brindamore was lost long before Primo. I think that had to do with Lindros, why he left. But uh, if the opportunity would be to get Rod Brindamore to come and coach
Oh,
in Philadelphia,
without a
I'd
doubt,
take it.
in a heartbeat.
So I'm allowed to dream. I am. I'm
Carolina,
allowed to dream. I
uh,
can pinch myself and say, Rod Brindamore is the coach of the Flyers.
yeah. I mean, I know Lauren wouldn't be too happy with that because
I know, I know, I know.
that's for
So, all right.
sure. Okay,
Yeah. Next
And
game.
Sabres and Bruins on Saturday morning, and not much to talk about in this
Wait,
one.
hold on. Wait. We missed the Kings and the Ducks. Did you
Okay.
guys even pick
Oh,
that game?
yeah, we did. Uh, what
Kings
was it?
Kings 2.
We're not gonna talk about that game much.
Okay, Kings 2, Ducks 1.
Yeah, it was a boring game, and
Right, it was.
I the Ducks won 2-1.
Kings won 2-1.
Oh,
Kings,
I
LA
got
Kings
I got 5
2-1.
points. Yay!
Oh, look at you go, Mr. Smiley.
Perlo nailed it. Weichel had the Kings and Jacket had the Kings, and we're going to go on from that game. I'm not even going to talk about it. It was boring. I watched it. It was like watching paint dry. Okay, Saturday's game, Saturday morning. Bruins versus Sabres, and this was kind of like watching paint dry too, except in the way that if you were a Boston fan, you could at least be amused by it.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, because they scored like every once in a while there was a score. All right, Boston scored again.
yeah. Watch.
Swayman looked good though.
Oh, does he ever look good? I mean, my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
Crazy with these young goaltenders coming up in the league right now. Perlo
Okay, so 6-2. Who got that one?
6-2. Oh, just CL again.
Oh, just CL again, huh?
CL
Yeah.
again pulls 10
Yeah, yeah,
points.
yeah.
He's got his game face on now.
You know what's
He was
Wait a minute,
second
hold
to
on a second.
Mercer last month, and
Okay, that's what I was just going to ask you.
he
That's what I was just going to ask you. If CL is the one making all these picks, how is it that Mercer must be just killing it even worse? Man.
I think he went and got himself a new coach. New picks. He got himself a new
A
picks
new picks
coach.
coach.
Yeah.
Well, all
Yeah,
right.
he's got a new what's
Advisor,
advisor, and he's got a new fitness
a
regimen
concierge.
and diet.
He's got a new
He's
concierge.
got a new fitness regimen and diet.
Oh man,
He's
right.
got
See, in the Italian circles, they call that a consigliere.
yeah.
You know,
Okay. Oh,
that's
there we
that's.
go. So he nailed it. Anyways,
All right. So now,
I had 5-2.
you,
Bill T had 4-2.
okay.
Sasha had the Sabers. That yeah,
Ooh.
it didn't happen. That was so that they crushed that game completely.
Okay.
What's that team going to be like? That team is scary. I don't want to play them.
I'll tell you what. Yeah, I would not want to play the Bruins either. They just get better and better as the season comes on. They just seem to be getting better. And I'll tell you what, their trade deadline acquisitions have really been a major contribution to what's going on up there in Boston right now,
Oh
man.
yeah,
Big time.
yeah. Have we?
Big time.
I don't think I can remember a time when trade acquisitions hit so hard like this. Like they're playing Mike Riley 20 to 25 minutes a night
I
they
know.
got from Ottawa. Peyton, got to give it to the prize. He's the one. He's the stats guy. He's like, watch out for Riley. He's going to be amazing in Boston. Boom. Nails it.
Right.
And then, of
Right.
course, Hall. I mean, Hall's only playing 13, 14 minutes a night. So he's able to use
Okay.
his full speed every shift, right? And he's,
But in how many games with Buffalo, like this year, 30 odd games with Buffalo this year, he only has 2 goals.
yeah,
In less than 10 games with Boston, he's got 5 goals.
yeah, because he's not a player that should be playing high minutes anymore.
Right.
I mean, he did so in New Jersey and he kicked butt, but I think Hall gets a bad rap. The guy has had all the pressure on him from the time he was a kid. He was a
That's true.
captain of the Oilers before he
Yeah,
should have
that's
been
true.
captain.
Yeah,
And,
that's true.
he's gone. I think he's like, in a lot of ways, he was tired. And I think this is a perfect spot for him. And I honestly think they're going to resign him. I think they're going to resign him. And
Okay.
I said
Who,
no.
Boston?
Yeah. And I
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and I said no when it first happened. I'll be the first to admit it.
No, see, I was not in that camp because I thought that all Hall needed was that change of scenery and to be on a team that actually cared about him, that actually wanted him there, that actually was going to give him the type of situation that he actually needed, that he was going to thrive in. And that's exactly what Boston is for him. He's on a good team, right? He's got good players around him. All he does is allow them players to make him better and he makes them better. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that the Hall move for Boston was really good because they didn't give up a lot for him.
You
You know
know,
what I mean? They
not too much. No, especially if if he's not a rental, then they did very well for sure.
exactly, exactly.
But
So
so, anyways, we get
next game is the Red Wings and the Lightning, and that was a shootout. And the Red Wings won that one to
and
nothing.
this is a really good example of what I was talking about. I mean, these games are too prevalent in Tampa Bay. They're not crushing their opposition. Now, I believe McElhaney was in net for this.
He
Uh,
was, he was.
so,
But Grice played. Oh my gosh, man, that dude stood on his head for that game. Oh my gosh,
yeah, he did play really, really well. Um,
that was that was a game that Grice stole. I would much rather put it to that than Tampa Bay didn't play that well. I think it was a game that Grice stole.
Yeah, yeah, because I mean the Red Wings only had 15 shots and
Hmm.
stuff like that. I don't. It's just every game there's a excuse for Tampa Bay. Okay, they sort of outplayed them here, but they couldn't score. They got outplayed, but they did score. There's like it just hasn't all come together for the Lightning one way or another. There's always a reason why it was close or they almost didn't win it. You know what I mean? Like,
I get you. I get you. But they still got at least a point out of it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's
So
what I
there's
mean. They still got. You can say, well, they managed to, all of that stuff like that. And I just been saying that way too much about the Lightning this year, and I just don't think that's like right now. I think if it's if it was Boston, Tampa Bay, or Carolina, Tampa Bay, Carolina crushes them. I don't care if
okay.
Kucherov is in net or Kucherov is back or whatever. I don't care. I
Yeah.
think they crush him.
Okay.
I'm going to
All
go
right.
with the team that showed me that they're the better team all year. Why would I not? Right?
Right. I
And
mean, that's what makes sense to me too, man.
Carolina's been the better team all year.
And that's, gosh, man, I'll tell you what, that's who I'd like to pick. All right, the next game is, I think, was pretty much the nail in the coffin here, I think, for the Rangers. That was a 3-0 win by the Islanders on this here. And, man, New York Islanders looked much better in this game than they have in a little while.
Yeah, and the Rangers looked really bad.
They
The
did.
Rangers looked totally like they got a young team, and
Yeah,
sometimes young guys, you know, are running on emotion. And when you realize you're out, it's hard. It's tough.
it is.
It's tough.
I will say this, though. I will say this. I really liked the the campaign that Lafreniere put out this year. You know what I mean? I was pretty impressed with the production that he was able to do in New York as a rookie. Putting together 15 goals and some assists and everything. So I was pretty impressed by what he was able to put out there as a rookie. Even though he's not going to be in the race for the Calder, I just was pretty impressed by him being a number one draft pick and still being able to put double digit goals out there and some assists. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, Lafreniere is. They're going to be fine, right? The Rangers are going to be fine. They're, you know, like a young team. If they could have made the playoffs, possibly Fox wins in Norris this year. Like his numbers were absolutely fantastic.
Maybe,
Uh,
maybe I could see that.
yeah,
Okay,
I would be between him and Hedman right now. I think if you look at the numbers.
probably.
Lauren said Hull only signed for the money. I think Hull made a big mistake of listening to his agent too often. I don't think Hull's a bad dude, but he has an agent that is notorious for only caring about the money, and he's stuck with them. So Maybe it's not his agent's fault. Maybe, because he only cares about the money. You know what I mean? But I don't think so. And I think if he did, playing in a team like Boston, where you have a cup and you're in a situation where the whole weight of the world isn't on your shoulders, I just have a feeling that he may wake up and go, you know what, money may be not so important after all.
Exactly. Exactly. And here's the other thing too. You win a cup and the money comes. Right? You win championships or even get close and the money comes. So, I mean, All right.
I,
On to the next one. This game here was, do we even have to talk about this game, Flyers and the Devils?
oh gosh,
A Devils 4, Flyers 1. By the way, I was looking at the chat here and I was looking at some of the comments from CL
yeah,
and Lauren, and I'll tell you what. First of all, Pronger's probably never going to be anything in the NHL because of the business that he's doing with his wife.
okay,
So he's probably never going to come into the NHL. I know he was like a player development coach, and then he was scouting there for a while, and he was doing some front office work for Philadelphia, and then, but yeah, he's doing a travel company now with his wife. I don't think he's going to do anything in the NHL.
uh,
Johnny Leclaire is a coach.
no,
Look, I agree. I think Pronger would be a great coach because he doesn't take any BS. He didn't take any BS when he was a player. He ain't going to take it as a coach. John LeClaire as a coach.
I don't know anything about that because it's weird. You never know who can be a coach
He's
and who.
never had, yeah, he's never had any coaching experience before. Look, I honestly, Philadelphia should have never gotten rid of Craig Berube. I think that was one of their better coaches. They should have kept him.
Yeah, Craig Berube would be
Um,
great. Yeah,
right. I think Laviolette should have stayed. The only problem is that the players that were there during these coaches' tenures, they kept trying to win with that set of players, kept trying to win with that set of players. And when the coach couldn't do that, they kept firing the coach instead of getting rid of the players.
yeah,
You blow through a cup winning coach like Laviolette, you blow through a cup winning coach like Ken Hitchcock, you blow through, really good cup winning coach like Craig Berube. You know what I'm saying? These kind of coaches don't grow on trees here, folks, and you're just throwing them off into the wind.
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, so.
Anyways, 4-1 was the score. Mercer had 4-2 Devils. I had six.
Oh well, yeah.
I had 6-4 Devils. CLL always has the Flyers. It doesn't matter if if what doesn't matter what happens. He takes the Flyers. So
I know.
Jack had 4-3 Devils. Nobody had 4-1 Devils. What are you going to
Okay.
talk about the game? The Flyers have packed it in. There's no heart in that team.
They actually have packed it in long before we got to this point.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
Like I'm going to give you an example of something that I heard during the call, and our good friend of the show here, Jim Jackson, was making the call one night, and he was on with his new partner, Hartnell, Scott Hartnell,
Yeah,
works for NBC, does the Philadelphia stuff, and was filling in for Jonesy because Jonesy was doing a national game that night.
right.
So Hartnell was in there, and he was talking about the team playing for pride, and this, that, and everything else. I'm like, and I sat and I thought about that for a second, and I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm like, wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you have to wait until your team is not even going to be in the playoffs
Yeah,
to tell me that you're now playing for pride?
yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Weren't you supposed to be playing for pride back in January and February?
yeah.
You're now playing for pride that you're not in it? I don't understand that. Please, somebody help me.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
They're playing like a team that they're playing like with team with players that don't want to be there and certainly don't want their coach there and all of that stuff. And that's fine because, like we said,
Don't worry.
we
Don't worry, because all that's coming.
it's coming. Yeah. Okay, we got to go. 6 games in 10 minutes. So, Penguins
All
versus
right, Blue
Cat.
Jack. Oh
Penguins.
yeah.
Okay, Blue Jackets, Canes. Okay, we can do
No,
that.
no, 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 no. I'm sorry. I was my mistake. I jumped ahead. Penguins and Capitals. That was Penguins 3, Capitals 0.
No,
Boy, that was a big win for the Pens.
nobody had. Nobody had. Only one person had the Penguins, and that was Weichel. Everybody thought the Caps were going to pull that one through. And Pittsburgh doing what Pittsburgh does, the exact opposite of their cross-state rivals there. showing heart in every circumstance all the time. That team, always. The pride in that organization is second to none in the league. They don't give up for any reason
Nope.
whatsoever. Has it
Nope.
mattered?
And
Has it mattered what coach they had? Although I love Sullivan, I think he's a fantastic coach. It doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what's going on, whether they're injured. They have no excuses. They just rock it all the time.
yeah. Yeah, they haven't really come out and said anything. They had a general manager change during the season. They had last season they had the entire coaching staff with the exception of the head coach be fired and a whole new coaching staff was rehired. You know what I'm saying? They faced a lot of adversity at the beginning of the year with a lot of injuries, especially with their defensive units and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then with the whole Kapanen not being able to come back into the team for a period of time and all that other happiness. So they faced plenty of adversity and if they continue to play on like they're doing, they're going to probably win the East and they might even potentially be taking over the favorite to come out of the East, out of the East all day long. Might be Pittsburgh.
Could be.
It's going to probably become between Pittsburgh and Boston. I think is what's going to end up happening.
And not only that, I mean, there's parallels too because they signed two of what were considered the worst regular defensemen in the league last year in Cece and Matheson. Yet they are now in first. And the Philadelphia Flyers, we didn't like the signing of Gustafson, but they're not in first. So, uh, no excuses. They get her done. Okay,
Okay.
Jackets versus Canes.
This was a overtime game here. Hurricanes 2, Jackets 1.
Penguins killing it is the worst part of the season for me, says CL. I don't
I
know.
agree, CL. I'm with you.
Uh,
I hate to say anything good about this team, but you hear me saying it.
I don't know when the Bruins clinch. When the Bruins will clinch.
If they win, if they score a point tonight,
They
if
clinch.
they get 1 point tonight, they get a playoff berth. If
Okay.
they score 1 point tonight,
Okay.
okay. So, because of what happened with New York losing over the weekend to the Islanders, if Boston gets 1 point tonight, they're in. All right. So Blue Jackets 1, Hurricanes 2. That was an overtime game.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Hurricanes with only 10 regulation losses.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but man, to me, that's the team. Like I'm going with. I have to go with Carolina and Colorado right now. That's what I'm going with. So
Yeah, I agree. I like Carolina a lot as long as their goaltending holds up. And nobody had 2-1 there.
okay,
Everybody had the Canes, but nobody had 2-1. Um,
okay,
that was a game that they didn't. Yeah, there's the thing. They didn't play their best. Really, I watched that.
right,
It was a pretty beat up Columbus lineup, and they didn't play their best, but they pull it out. You know, that's what great teams do. You don't play your best, you still
exactly,
pull it out. So
exactly,
Senators
exactly.
Senators versus Canadians will keep rolling here.
Right. Final overtime on that one. Senators 2, Canadians 3.
Yeah, and everybody had the Sens on that one, except for Bill T had 5-4 Habs. Nobody had the score right. I really thought the Senators were going to win that game. Habs look like they're rolling a little bit now, and
Two in a row now.
yeah,
2 in a row now. Up to this point.
yeah,
Up to this point, set to Saturday game. So the next one is the Canucks 1 and the Maple Leafs 5.
yeah. That was the Canucks just had a bad run of things happen to them this year.
Yeah, yeah.
You had a
Uh,
terrible schedule to begin with, then the whole COVID thing, and
and it's not getting any better for them either. So
yeah.
yeah,
Well, then yeah, I mean, they just look totally taxed. They should get an award for just getting on the ice and doing what they're doing. Like you can
I
tell,
agree.
you
I
can
agree.
you can tell that they're really taxed and they're playing for the fans and doing the best they can. But yeah,
But I will say this though, Matthews 2 goals on the night to get to what is he at now? 38.
wow, what a shooter!
Yeah.
What a
Whew,
shooter!
man.
What an
All
overall
righty.
incredible
Good
player!
gravy. All right. The next one is the Avalanche and the Sharks, and that was 4-3 Avalanche final.
We
And
didn't get
that
to that game. We have
Oh,
Blues versus Wild and Panthers versus Blackhawks.
okay. Blues and Wild. That was Blue. Wild win that one 4-3 in overtime.
Yeah. Good hard fought battle for the Wild, coming back and redeeming themselves a little bit after two losses to St. Louis.
This is
Uh,
a yeah. This is the ones I've been watching.
yeah, you gotta like it. I think St. Louis as a team lines up better against Minnesota. They're bigger, stronger in a lot of
They
areas.
match up better with them too.
That's what I
They
mean.
match
Yeah,
up better. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because St. Louis has some pretty tall guys out there, and Minnesota matches up with them well as well on that too. Speed for speed. The transition game for St. Louis is being disrupted by Minnesota a lot during those games, and the only way that St. Louis has been able to win is getting sustained pressure down in Minnesota's end. You know what I'm saying? So it hasn't been any surprise as to why St. Louis has won the last two, but Minnesota's coming back now. They're proving that they are the third place team. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Um, wait, yeah, it's. I think Minnesota right now is a regular season team. I don't think they're primed for the playoffs quite yet, but they're a
Going
little.
to be interesting to see because it's probably going to end up being the Wild and Colorado, right?
Yeah, I can't see them winning that game, that series.
Right.
But
I don't think that, but I don't think they're going to be able to catch Vegas now,
no, no,
right? With Vegas pulling off the 10-game win streak
probably
and
not.
Colorado not being able to play there for a little while. So that means that it's going to be Vegas and St. Louis and Colorado and Minnesota.
Yeah, exactly. We got a
Yeah.
couple.
Yeah.
Lauren said that Brindamore was asked about the President's Trophy, and he said it was an irrelevant trophy. It's not the one I'm thinking about. And that sounds so Brindy.
Perfect answer.
Yeah. Uh, McDavid got 29 goals and Matthews has 38. Incredible. So talented. Absolutely. Matthews is probably one of the greatest shots I've ever seen in the game. By the end of his career, who knows? But he's definitely up there with,
Him and McDavid. Him and McDavid, man. I'll tell you what.
yeah.
And you know who else I think has a really good shot too is Patrick Kane.
Yeah, Patrick Kane, who's a sick passer too.
Yeah.
Ovechkin. I mean, he's up there with all the greats
Yeah. I'm
already,
with you.
already for sure.
So who
Uh,
was what was the other game? What was the other game you guys did? The Panthers
Panthers,
and the Blackhawks.
Blackhawks. Yeah. Oh wait, we did.
Okay.
Serrano nailed the four. Was it OT too?
Yes. Yes.
Serrano got
Overtime.
7 points.
Oh,
Boy,
Joey hype! Bing, 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 bing,
big
bing.
hype, man. You got it. Joey
That's
nailed
like
it.
hitting a double home run, man. Or no, a grand slam home run. Yeah.
Yeah,
Joey with the grand slam. Woo!
pulls it. Nice. Good job, my friend.
Nice.
Good job. Okay,
Way to go.
Panthers versus Blackhawks, and then we're gonna
Okay.
head off to our break.
Okay, that was Panthers is 5 and Blackhawks is 4. And that was a complete final. There was no overtime or nothing like that.
Uh, Panthers 5 and Blackhawks
Blackhawks 4
Mercer again.
again. It's getting to be a broken record.
Yeah,
Mercer picked. Oh, Mercer picked.
Mercer.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mercer picked
Mercer
it.
got it.
Oh, Mercer picked
I
it.
think CL
Oh,
is in the lead
I was
now,
just gonna
though.
say CL picked it. Oh, Mercer picked it. CL picked it. Mercer picked it. All right, cool.
Wow. I
I'll tell you what. I I have been very much impressed with what Florida has done this year. The fact that they were able to bring out Spencer Knight to play a couple of games, and not only that, but he crushed it. Like we watched him play in the World Juniors. I've been overly impressed with Florida this whole year, um, with what Quinville's been doing down there, and the the whole fact that we were like, well, if Bob plays 80% of his Vesna self, Florida might be able to swing at the bleachers a little bit. Well, you know what? It wasn't Bob playing at his 80% Vesna self. It was the backup goaltender that played at a Vesna level, I guess you could say. But that's one of the reasons why I think Florida's there. I think Huberdeau, Yandel, most of the guys on that team have been playing very well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing these matchups in the Central with Florida, Carolina, Tampa Bay. I can't wait to see that.
um Yeah, absolutely. Lauren says, actually, Lauren Taze says he's going to play next year. He's feeling better. So we'll
Oh,
see.
cool.
CL, yeah, nice pick, Kyle, for sure. Um, yeah, the Florida got some bad news though. The pickup that they got from Calgary, which has also been a fantastic acquisitions at the deadline that have helped them out a lot. But Sam Bennett's injured now, so
Oh,
that's gonna
okay,
hurt.
yeah, that's a little hurts.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt. But
That's twice now because they really were missing Eklund there. Florida, that was a big blow for them, but they just kind of picked it up like they didn't even.
yeah, we lost you there for a sec, but we got you back.
Oh, sorry.
We lost.
I was just talking about how they lost Eklund, Panthers did, and they were kind of hurting there, but then they were able to get some acquisition, and then they just it didn't seem to matter. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I think with this injury, it's going to hurt.
that organization has been fantastic all the way through. It'll be interesting to see what they do in the playoffs. There, to me, it's like I can't say they're going to not win a series or whatever. How could you? After everything they've done, there's nothing you can do. You can. I cannot say that they're going to lose to anything after what
Yeah,
they've done this year. They've overachieved every single time all year long. So why wouldn't they overachieve in the playoffs? It probably will.
right.
So,
Yeah.
anyways, we are going to go to our word from our sponsor here. Uh, get a little bit of information for your doggies out there. Get them all out. Get them all out and ready. Sit them in front of the computer there. They're going to love this. You're going to want to check it out. And we'll be back in a couple minutes right now.
Greetings. This is Steel Flyers from the Steel Flyers All Sports Network, and we have two very special guests. We are delighted to be joined by Tracy Musser and Nicole Howard from the Canine Country Club Resorts. Tracy and Nicole are both managers for CCC Resorts and work at the Windsor or at the club, one of two locations both in Manheim, Pennsylvania. Congratulations on your 30th year anniversary of being in business. Let me start off by saying this. Steel Flyer stands behind this company 100%. Taken care of Steel Flyer's furry friend for the last 2 years now, and they are a one-stop shop for everything your furry friend needs. In fact, let's find out what our friends at CCC Resorts offer. Nicole, how are you today?
Good. How are you?
Doing great, thank you. What are some of the great boarding services that you guys offer, and what do we have to do in order to get our furry friends taken care of when we are unable to travel with them?
Well, we like to bring everybody in for a tour first. That way they can see the behind the scenes, they can see where they stay, they can see where they play, and then we explain all of the fun things that we can add on to their reservation, whether it be one of our packages, either a nature walk, a ball time, or even a cuddle time.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. Boy, it sure sounds like a resort to me. So, how are you today, Tracy?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Tracy, tell me, is it true that you guys have both an indoor and an outdoor pool at the Windsor location?
It is true. We've got one of each, so we're able to offer year-round swimming. The indoor pool is a great option for dogs who are swimming for therapy or rehab. It's got that sloped entry so they can wade into the water. Our outdoor pool is a little bit larger and it's 4 foot deep the whole way across. And both of them are saltwater pools, so it's really easy on the dog's skin and coat.
Wow, that's very awesome. So then during the summer months, you have a much deeper pool outside and then a sloped entry shallow pool indoors for the dogs. Tracy, tell the folks how we can get some pool time.
Well, the first thing everyone does is come for an intro swim. We use that time to make sure the dog is comfortable in the water. We make sure they know how to get out of the pool safely, and we go over all the pool rules and etiquette with the clients as well. After that, they're able to schedule private appointments where they have the pool to themselves, or they can invite friends and have a whole group swim going on.
So after a dip in the pool, then it would have to be off to the groomers, right? I mean, our furry friends cannot go out looking their best. Nicole, what are some of the great services your top notch groomers provide?
Our groomers, they specialize in full service grooms. We can do the basics, whether it be just a bath and a brush out or a blowout. Or for the extra pampered pooches, we can do nail dremels, we can do deodorizing soaks, and also facials.
Wow, man, that sounds like a resort if you ask me. Tracy, I know one of the main programs here at CCC Resorts is the WAGS program. The Steel Flyers dog is enrolled in this program. So why don't you tell the folks what is involved in this and how they can get enrolled?
Yeah, the WAGS program is our primary daycare option at the Windsor. It's designed to be a structured program for people who are looking for a set routine for their dog. They all come on the same days each week, which allows them to have set friends, and we know exactly what's going on with each group. So we do a little bit more activities and we build more into their daily routine there. But we've got other daycare options as well for people looking for a little less commitment. We do an hourly care where you can drop them off and just pay by the hour. We also do a day stay option, which is great for the dogs that prefer human friends instead of making friends with other dogs. And then we have a traditional daycare option as well if you're looking for the occasional outing for your dog.
Wow, there you have it. A full service groomer, a daycare program, and an indoor and outdoor pool. What more could you ask for? Sure seems like CCC Resorts has everything covered. Remember, DOG, depend on God.
Now we're back. Hello, everybody.
Hey, we're back. All right. Woo!
Yeah. Okay, so we have lots of games to get to tonight. What a bevy of games all over the place tonight.
I'm here to tell you. So we might as well just get right into it.
Pretty much. Yeah,
All
we
right.
got an hour. Let's get at her. We'll get. I usually like to give people a little bit of time to come back if they need to, but here now it's probably a good idea that we just go right into it. We got so many
I'll
games
say we
prepared.
got everybody. Looks like they're ready to go. We're rocking. We got 9 people watching. Thank you for joining in. Please hit the like and subscribe. Really appreciate that. Yeah, man. Picks time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay,
First, first game on the docket is the Stars versus the Panthers at Florida.
gotta get a pen that works here. Stars versus the Panthers, and they're going with the kid again there, from what I understand. They're going with Spencer Knight.
Oh,
The
there you go.
American guy, he's put up huge numbers, like a 157. Uh, let me. I gotta get it up here.
All right. So Stars.
Yeah, here we go. I got it.
Okay.
It
I really liked Spencer Knight the way he played during the World Juniors for the United States team, helping them to win a gold medal. The fact that he had, I believe it was two shutouts and most of a third of a shutout during the tournament. So he went like 2 3/4 of a game with a shutout time. Spencer Knight did. So I'll
yeah,
take that kind of goalie all day long.
and he's been rocking it. He's got a 1.66 and a 9.43 in 3 games.
Okay, like I said, man, the kid knows how to stop the puck.
Yeah, and
All right,
he's going up against Hudobin.
yeah.
Dallas needs this game a lot, and we just mentioned that Bennett is out for Florida, so that could be make things a little more difficult. Uh, okay, we got Avatar right in there, right on like a dirty shirt again.
I'm
Five,
gonna go.
three,
I'm gonna go 3-2, 3-2 Florida.
3-2 Panthers.
Yep. Mercer is Stars 4-3. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that just makes me feel great about my pick. Thanks, Kyle. Michael 2-1 Florida Panthers.
Mercer, did you say Mercer at 4-3?
4-3 Stars. Mercer 4-3 Stars.
Ah. Serrano I got, and Whitechell is 2-1 Panthers.
Yep.
I could see that with those two goaltenders in there. Uh, it's this is gonna be a tough game for them. Uh,
It is. It is going to be because Dallas has played them pretty well.
yeah, it's they're Florida's playing Dallas, the Stars.
Hmm.
That's Lauren's asking who they're playing. So
Oh, okay.
CL is 3 stars, 3-2.
Yep.
Wow, mixed bag here.
A little bit. What do you got there, Perlo?
Uh, I think I'm gonna go. This is a really tough game.
It is. Because this is not, this is Dallas has played Florida really well.
Yeah, um, they have played them really well. I have a hard. Jeez. I'm gonna
Oh,
go with the
okay.
stars too, and I'm changing it because I'm pretty sure I had different. I don't know. Jeez, 2 1 stars. I think it's going to be
Okay.
a low scoring game. They both have some offense out and great goaltenders. But if Bill T is taking 4-3 or 5-4 Panthers, he's going for a big one here. High scoring game. CL had 3 2 stars. We got everybody there. Okay, let's jump to the
Okay.
next game right away.
That's Buffalo versus New York Islanders.
Sabres versus Islanders, and Buffalo is playing a goaltender. Hauser, I believe, is the way it's pronounced. Who, up until last year, played most of his games in the ECHL. Not even the AHL, the ECHL.
Okay.
Michael Hauser. Great story. Would love to see him win this game, but I find it highly unlikely. Like,
Highly
against
unlikely.
a New York Islanders team that looks like they're kind of gone over their little bump in the road in the regular
Yeah, because
season.
they clinched over the weekend. They clinched over the weekend a playoff spot. So I'm liking the Islanders all day on this one. This
Avatar's
is
6-2 Islanders.
this isn't even going to be a game in my opinion.
You would
I'm gonna say 5-0.
steal 5-0. You would think so, right? These are the ones that these are the ones that things happen where you just make you go, really?
Yeah, like John Weichel taking 4-5 Buffalo. Like Joey taking the Sabres 3-2.
Oh my gosh.
Like Mercer taking the Islanders 5-2.
That sounds more like it.
Okay.
But what did we have? Serrano taking Buffalo 3-2.
Yes.
Oh man, Serrano.
Did you get Bill? Oh wait. Yeah, did you get Bill 6-0 on the Islanders?
Bill T 6-0. Okay.
Oh, NHL news is back. Hey, what's up?
Okay. Yeah, 6-0. That
Okay.
you would think it'd be something like that. I mean, I don't know anything about this Hauser guy except for the fact that he was in the ECHL. I
Right.
mean,
Lauren, I think we need your score on this one, Lauren. We know that you picked the Islanders, but we need
he,
your
he
score.
doesn't he doesn't do that. He's too good for that.
Oh,
He's too good for that.
oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'll take that back.
yeah.
All right.
Uh,
So next game is the Bruins versus the Devils,
I I'm
and
I'm going 4-1 Islanders. I don't know. Okay, Bruins versus Devils. Okay,
like you weren't gonna pick the Islanders.
yeah.
Come on.
Of course, I'm taking the Islanders. Doesn't
Duh.
make any sense to do
All
it
right.
otherwise. Uh,
And just like this game here too, Bruins versus the Devils at New Jersey. Bruins playing the
with
Devils. You know
with
what?
Wedgwood in net for the
With
Devils too,
Wedgwood in net, yes.
and
And probably Rask
yeah, Rask
is gonna
against
probably be in.
Wedgwood. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
In
yeah.
what universe does New Jersey win this game?
Do you know what though? I'll tell you something. New Jersey has been playing Boston really well this year.
Lawrence taking
Okay.
the Islanders 20-0.
All right, there you go. That's a football score. I'll tell you what. This is a game that Boston needs. And our good buddy, the GOAT, John, is going to be calling this game tonight.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm praying for a win for them Boston Bruins, but I'm going with Devils 2-1.
What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Uh, Bill T 6-2 Bruins. That sounds about right. Um, HNR 3-2. He's doing the hot take. 3-2
What I call yeah,
Devils.
Joey's even pick. See, Joey's picking the Devils. Hockey News Reports is picking the Devils,
So that's
right?
crazy. Four
Right? Did you get?
three in OT. I'll get yours in a second. Uh, okay, sorry. Hockey News. I already got the Islanders for you there.
Okay,
Uh,
Hockey News is 3-2 Devils.
okay, what did you pick again? 2-1, right?
Yeah, 2-1.
When does the Devils play defense well enough to win 2-1? I don't. Yeah, it's
Well,
crazy things will happen, but
I'm telling you. So now we got Avatar 4-2 Bruins. We got Bill T Bruins 6-2. We got Joey Serrano New Jersey 4-3 overtime. We got Hockey News Reports 3-2 Devils. We got Mercer doing Bruins 4-0. And then Lauren says Bruins win.
okay. I got 5-1 Bruins, and Mercer's got 4-0 Bruins. Yeah, okay. And
All right.
CL's got 5-3 Bruins.
Okay. So there we go. The next game is Capitals versus the Rangers.
Oh, CL 2-0. I got the Isles for you, buddy. Okay, what's the next one?
The Capitals versus the Rangers.
Versus Rangers. Yeah, I was on the Rangers here until I found out they're sitting half their lineup. Panarin is not going to be playing. Kreider's not playing. Who else? There was a whole bunch of players that they're obviously tanking. They're obviously tanking. Oh, now it's not. Okay, yeah. Howden, Lindgren, Kreider, Truba, and apparently, I heard it was also Panarin, but it's on the NHL on the NBC. It doesn't show him on here, so maybe he isn't. Maybe he is playing. I don't know.
Well, it doesn't really matter because the Capitals can win this game with 12 skaters on the ice, I guess. I
The,
mean, I don't
the
know.
the problem is the Capitals have a terrible time with the Rangers historically. That's the thing.
I know. I know.
And
And they're
then
playing in New York.
and they're going to have Vanacek in that.
Yep.
So it's not as cut and dry as it looks. I don't think.
I'm still picking the Caps on this one. I still got to go with the Caps on this one. I'm going to go 4-3 overtime. I know my buddy Toby's not in the chat, but I'm picking your Caps, buddy. So just like
Bill T 3-2 Caps overtime.
yep.
And what was your
CL full.
what were you taking
My
again, Stu?
my mine was 4-3 Caps overtime.
Okay, 4-3 Caps overtime. CL 4-1 Caps.
Hockey News Reports is 5-3 Caps.
5-3 Caps.
Mercer is Rangers 5-4. Joey's giving me an overtime score here, 5-4. But who is the team?
Bet you it's the Rangers. What's the team there, Joey?
The drum roll, please.
I guess I can do mine while I'm reading.
Yeah, there you go.
I think it's Sturkin versus Vanacek. The 4-2 Caps.
Okay, cool. Hey, we got 11 people watching the show now. Please
Yeah.
hit the like and subscribe Please let us know what you think, man. Really appreciate that. You can check Perlo out on the web at www.steelflyers.com/link/Perlo Wisdom, NHL Perlo Wisdom.
Yeah,
20-0.
yeah, that's what hockey. That's what.
Yeah, I see it.
That's
Yeah,
what Lauren. That's what Lauren had. Avatar 3-2 caps.
yeah. There you go. Hey, Avatar, what's going? I still need a team from you though, Joey.
If he puts it,
Devondra has 3-0 caps.
Devandra's in the house.
Hey, what's up? Oh, Washington. Joey says Washington.
Okay.
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 No, it's okay, bro. It's okay, man. We got you. We
No
got you.
worries. Let's go to the
We
next
got you.
game.
All right. So the next game is. Do we even have to talk about this game? The Penguins and the Flyers.
Oh gosh.
7-1 Pens.
Yeah, the Penguins are even putting DeSmith in just to rub it in a little more.
And Malkin's back.
Malkin's back. Yeah.
7-1.
It doesn't matter who the
8-1.
does it
9-1.
does it matter who the Flyers put in that?
No, it's not going to be Carter Hart. He's done for the season.
Yeah, Lyon or Elliott, whatever.
Gosh.
Doesn't matter.
Can we please get rid of Alex Lyon?
Oh yeah, or not put him in play. He shouldn't be allowed to play in the NHL ever again.
He doesn't deserve to be on an NHL roster.
No, of course not. No, he's not good enough to.
And Bill, look, Brian Elliott, look, thank you, appreciate your time, but it's time for you to move on to.
Who? Elliott? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By move on, we mean somewhere warm with sand.
Like, yeah, somewhere warm with sand that doesn't involve you coming into the Voorhees skate zone. Yeah, that.
It's time to pick up the golf clubs and.
Right. And Philadelphia needs a goaltender in there that's going to push Carter Hart. They don't need somebody that's like, this 35-year-old goaltender that's only going to play 10 or 12 games a season. They need somebody in there like a Drager that's going to push Hart so that the more competition that's there, the better those guys are going to be. So there you go. Pittsburgh 7-1.
You're taking
11-1 to 22-1. I think Philadelphia's going to score one goal.
8-1 Penguins. Mercer 6-2 Pens.
Yeah.
Sounds...
Joey 4-3 Flyers. Look, Joey, listen, my man, and CL, yeah, Philly 5-4. Look, guys. You see my colors, right? I bleed black and orange. I've been a Flyers fan ever since '92. I had the distinctive honor and privilege of talking to Jim Jackson, the voice of the Flyers. He's an idol of mine. I got to interview Tommy Soderstrom, a goalie from the Flyers. I bleed black and orange, but I'm here to tell you this team stinks.
He will pick them no matter what. All the time.
I know.
I am going to go.
Did you get Bills?
Yeah, I did. I got Bills.
You get okay. Yeah, exactly. Avatar. Malkin's back tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be ugly, man. You know that old prediction thing. What do you think how do you think the fight's gonna be tonight, Clubber Line? Pain.
Yeah,
Pain.
Good. Not good. Philadelphia shouldn't be an NHL team. They should be like ECHL or something. Pretty much. Worst
this year, yeah.
Worst team in the league the last month, probably.
Agreed. Who are you taking?
I got 7-2 Penguins. Nobody
Okay.
else took it.
All right, there you go. The next game here might be a little closer. Blackhawks and Hurricanes.
CL, yeah, we get it. CL, that's cool. What's that?
Blackhawks and Hurricanes.
Blackhawks and Canes, right. There's something about this one, too.
I know. This one here has got some snot on it.
Nedeljkovic is playing.
Yeah. This one here is going to have some snot.
Nedeljkovic versus Subban.
Oh, well then never mind then. Hurricanes all the way. 4-1.
Yeah. Avatar, did I get yours? Yes, I did. 5-2 Penguins, I got yours.
I have no confidence in the goalies in Chicago. None.
Hockey News Reports has got a hot take on the Flyers. Okay. 5-4 Flyers OT.
I got you. Look, I would love nothing more. Look, as a Flyers fan, all I care about, as long as we beat Pittsburgh, if and as long, I don't care if we lose against anybody else, as long as we beat Pittsburgh. That to me is a successful season. But we haven't even been able to do that this year, so no. Let's see.
21 Kings.
Canes for hot take hockey, or for NHL Hockey News Reports, is 3-2 Canes in overtime.
Yeah, I got that. 5-4 for who was that?
Joey,
Saranda. Yeah.
yeah, overtime for that one.
OT.
Devondra is 4-0 Canes. Bill T is Hurricanes 5-1. Sorry, 5-1.
Bill T is 5-1 Canes.
Yep. And Mercer is 5-2 Canes.
2 Canes. Yeah, okay. Then I got mine then. I'll go. Um, anybody take 4? Nobody took 4-2 yet, so I'll go 4-2 Canes. I just can't see Subban. Yes. Yeah.
I have no confidence in any goaltending in Chicago right now. Sorry, I just don't.
Lankinen was great, but he's a little young and it's starting to
Eh,
catch up on him.
Exactly, exactly. So next year maybe for him, but I just don't see it for Subban. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right. Preds versus the Jackets.
Yeah, and Preds versus Jackets. The Preds are still not out of the woods yet as far as making the playoffs are concerned. So they're going to be, they got a double thing. They were trying to make the playoffs, and they also have guys on there that have been playing because of people have been injured, and they're trying to hold their spots. So they got a double thing, and the Jackets got a whole bunch of players that are trying to are trying to play for next year. So they play tough. They played the Canes tough last game. Was that last night? No, no, it wasn't last night because there was only one game yesterday. Uh,
Saturday. Saturday.
so
They lost.
is Lion A gonna be back in? As Tortorella put it, Lion A's got is nicked up.
Can I look? I'm going to go out on the record here right now and say it. Columbus going to have different coach next year.
I don't think so. We'll see.
Yeah.
Lion A is going to play though in this one.
Okay.
Apparently.
All right.
What,
I'm still going with Predators on this one. This is going to be a closer game though. I think it's going to be like 3-2 or something like that. But I'm still going Nashville on this one.
okay. What do we got? CL has. Oh, you already got that one. Avatar 4-3 Preds.
Hockey News Reports has 4-0 Blue Jackets. Hot take.
Okay, yeah, that is a hot take.
Yeah, it is. I'll say. If they score 4 goals and blank Nashville, that's a hot take.
Yeah.
Joey has Nashville 3-2. Kyle Mercer has Preds 3-0. That's more like it, I think. Bill T has Preds 3-2. Yeah, Avatar, we know Line A's back, but
Yeah, I don't know if that really matters the way he's been playing.
right. No, Lauren, no. That's the last thing I want to see is that freaking coach in Philadelphia.
I was gonna say it. Watch out, it's coming. Tortorella to Philly. Watch out.
No, CL Preds 4-1.
You know I would love it.
Yeah, I know you would. That's the last coach that needs to come to Philadelphia.
I would love it. Love it. Love it.
I would much rather have Tocchet than Tortorella.
Yeah.
If I had to pick between Tocchet and Tortorella, I would take Tocchet all day long.
All right. I'm gonna say 2-1 Preds.
Lauren says Preds win. Yeah, yeah.
I got 2-1. I got 2-1 Preds.
Okay. All right. Next game is Maple Leafs versus the Canadiens.
Yeah, and the Canadians lost their last game, right?
No, they won.
They won, so they're
They've
on
won
a
two in a row.
two
They've won
two
two in a
two
row.
game winning streak. I believe last I saw, possibly Cade and Primo still playing in net for them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Allen played for the Canadiens last game, but I know Price went down with a lower body. I think there for a little minute. I don't know if he's back yet or not.
No, Price is gone. Price is not
Yeah.
playing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
see if I
I
can.
got to go with Maple Leafs on this one. This is what I think is gonna be the first round matchup for the playoffs in the North anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
So
my computer is not putting up who's going to be. I'm looking up
mm,
who's going to be in net here, and I can't find it. Uh, Hauser. Why is
I
this?
I get you. I get you. Hockey news
Oh, it
reports.
says.
It's
Oh
all
no,
good.
it's going to be Jake Allen. It's going to be Jake
Yeah.
Allen. Okay.
He played the last game on Saturday.
What did you have for the Preds and Jackets deal? I forgot to put it down.
Oh, I had Preds 3-2.
Okay, so Leafs now. Avatar 5-1 Leafs.
Did you get Devondra for the Nashville game?
No,
Nashville, Nashville 3-2 for Devondra.
3-2 Preds. Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
Avatar is 5-1 Leafs.
yeah,
Lauren is Leafs win.
yeah.
Joey is Montreal 4-3.
Wow, 4-3 halves for Joey.
Yeah, Devondra is 2-1 Leafs.
A low scoring affair.
Yeah, played against Ottawa. News reports. Hockey News reports is 4-3 overtime Leafs.
4-3 Leafs.
Overtime.
OT. Okay.
Yep. Kyle Mercer is Leafs 6-1. That's what I'm thinking, Kyle. That's where I was gonna go. I was gonna go like 5-2.
Bill T has the halves winning.
Yep. In overtime, 3-2. I'm going 5-2 Leafs. CL has Leafs 3-0.
Go Habs go. Hockey News reports
Yeah,
it.
right. I know. Look, I was all on the Habs wagon in the beginning of the year, but they had the coaching change and everything just went. I don't know what happened up there. I thought they were doing all right, but I guess I was wrong. So
23 saves by Primo on Saturday. Not too bad. Yeah,
yeah,
he's still pretty green. I don't think they ever projected him to be a number one goaltender. They're hoping he can be a solid backup. So he's not a guy you want to be overplaying too much. He's the son of Wayne, right?
oh, that I'm not sure.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
He's
Wow.
a,
Well,
he's
there you go
a, he's
then.
the son of Wayne Primo. Pretty cool.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right.
Yeah. So I saw him in the stands there, a little proud,
Okay.
proud pappy.
Proud dad, proud
Yeah.
papa moment.
Oh
All right. So the
yeah.
next game is Jets and Sens. We don't really need to talk about this one much, do we?
I think you might actually. The Jets have been struggling. The Sens are a hard team. I think they just I think the Jets just lost to the Sens, didn't they? Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
I don't.
oh,
This one's not cut and dried. I don't think. Not
no.
they didn't not last game, but not too long ago.
Yeah, they lost to Montreal. The Jets did.
Yeah, they lost to Montreal. The Sens team's going to play them tough. Uh, um, I think they're putting Brossois. Winnipeg's playing Brossois, and the Sens are probably going with Hogberg. They don't have many goaltenders left. Everybody keeps on getting injured. But Hogberg hasn't been playing too bad, which is somewhat
Right.
surprising, and good for him because he needed it big time to stay in the league. But I don't think this one is as cut and dry as you think. I bet you there'll be people taking Ottawa here in this one. Not everybody, but there will be. Not every, probably not most of them, but I think there will be certain
Okay.
numbers taking
I
them.
mean, look, I don't have anything against the Ottawa Senators. I think they're going to be a good team in the years to come. They've got some really good prospects coming up in the pipeline. I think that they're going to be one of those teams to watch in the next 2, 3
Oh,
years.
absolutely.
Okay,
Maybe
but it's
even as
just
soon as next year. But
maybe exactly. But I don't think it's going to be there for them this year. And I think Winnipeg kind of wants it more. So that's what I'm going with on this one. I'm going with Jets. 4-3 overtime.
okay, Steel 4-3 OT. Oops, I got to put in the Jets too. Steel Jets 4-3 OT. That's better. Uh, okay.
All right, are you ready?
Avatar 4-3 OT as well.
Yep. Devondra has 3-1 sends.
Devondra 3 sends.
Yep, 3-1 sends.
3-1. Okay.
Joey has 3-1 sends.
Okay.
Uh,
It's
Lauren says Jets win.
right.
Hockey News Report has 4-3 sends. Bill T has 5-3 sends.
Told you there'd be a lot of sends.
Yeah, Mercer has sends 5-3. CL has Jets 3-1. No, no, Avatar, I didn't. I really didn't. I promise. I just throw the overtimes in there just because, man.
I,
Just
I
because.
think the Jets are going to do this one. I'm going to say Jets
I am
wins.
not a prognosticator. The guy sitting here next to me, that's what he does. He is the prognosticator, not me. I'm just doing it for fun, man, because I just like hanging out with y'all and doing this for fun. So
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Having the frolic.
that's right. I'm here to provide frolic, man.
Yes. To to bask in the frolic that is
Ah,
part of it.
bask in the frolic. All
Yeah.
right. So the next game here is the Ducks and the Blues.
Ducks versus Blues. And the Blues are just coming off like a crazy hot run against Minnesota. The Ducks went out and spanked the Kings 6-1. I did not see that coming. In Miller's possible close to last game of his career. I do believe they're playing Gibson in this one, but Ryan Miller. I know you're watching out there, Ryan. We're sending you out a Pearls of Wisdom bracelet for your retirement. I know you'll appreciate that. Uh, uh, what winningest American goaltender of all time, right?
That's right. There you go.
I mean,
Good on you.
the cool thing about that game, the Kings all went over and
I saw that.
that was pretty cool. That was pretty
Yeah, they
cool.
were all wearing Miller jerseys too. Everybody was wearing a Miller jersey, so that was really cool.
Amazing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Unfortunately, though, I think the Blues are going to crush the Ducks tonight. So.
You do? Okay.
Yeah, I think it's going to be like 3-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1.
Okay. What is it? Avatar has 3-2 Jet 2 Blues.
Avatar 3-2 Blues. Lauren has Blues win.
Okay.
Joey Serrano has St. Louis 4-3 overtime.
OT.
CL has 4-0 Blues.
Really?
Mercer has 2-1 Blues.
And Hockey News Reports is next.
4-3 Blues. That's all good, Avatar. That's all good. Bill T has Blues 4-2. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah,
Oh, the Ducks took a group photo with
good
Miller's
photo.
family.
Yeah. I got a chance to watch Ryan Miller play against the Philadelphia Flyers for a number of years, and I was never a big fan of when he was in net because he was always a Flyer killer. But and I'm glad to see that he's been able to parlay a great career and being the winningest um, American-born goalie. That's awesome. He backstopped the American Olympic team for a number of years. Won a silver medal with them. He won a Vezina Trophy in 2010. Great goalie. So best of luck to you in the future, my man.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome dude. Uh,
Yeah.
real family guy. He moved to. He asked to be moved to go out into that area in the West, respectfully, because of his family. His family is all his wife's family lives out there.
Oh, okay.
Um, yeah, that's the reason why he went when he was no longer going to be playing in Buffalo. He asked if he could go
Well,
out
that's
there, and
cool.
he's stuck it through there. He didn't go chasing cups. He put his family first, and
There you
that's
go. That's the way to go.
pretty. That's a
Cool.
solid right there. Solid guy.
That's right.
I'm going off the board here. I'm taking 2-1 Ducks. Believe it or not.
Okay.
And the reason why is I think St. Louis. This is like a letdown game for them after going like it's been very emotional wins here to get into the cup, and they just came home now. Is this in St. Louis or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah. Yeah. In St. Louis.
In St. Louis, yeah. They just came home now. They're kind of like, whew, looks like we're going to make it. We got the Ducks. We can chill a little bit. And I think the Ducks might surprise them here. I think the Ducks might surprise them.
I see where you're going with that. Okay.
Yeah.
I see where you're going with that.
I'm not super confident in it, but if there was a place for the Ducks to win, this is probably it.
Okay. I see
So
where you're
that's
going with that. I see where you're going with that. I like your thinking on that, but I think with the emotional high that St. Louis has been in, especially winning those games against Minnesota, especially cementing more of their place into the playoffs, I think they're going to continue to roll. So I look for St. Louis on this one too. So
okay.
all right, Golden Knights versus the Minnesota Wild in Minnesota,
That is going to be one heck of a game.
and I'm telling you right now, I'm not picking who you think I would.
I think we're going to get a lot of wild picks here. I think that's my guess. I think I'm going to get. We got. I think it's Talbot versus Flurry. Uh, Vegas is kind of comfortable right now. You know, they won their 9 or 10 games, and I think the Wild still feel like they got have something to prove, and they might surprise Vegas early here. Come out flying and pull it out.
I
Avatar,
don't
see it?
know. I don't know. We got 12 in the stream right now. That is so cool, man. Please hit the thumbs up button. Please hit the like and subscribe, man. You got to follow Perlo. He's here every day giving us all this great frolic, giving us all this great wisdom, man. Check it out. Be here every day or be square.
Oh, and
Check him
then
out.
also I keep on forgetting to today because we're talking. If you're new, we're just taking games. Tell us who you're gonna win, what the score is gonna be, and you get points where you can win. And apparently, I'm gonna get be wearing a wig of some kind down the road. We're gonna look at here.
Maybe with pigtails, we don't know yet. We'll have to see what we can get rolling there. But Kyle Mercer has won the month, and so he gets to select that Perlo is going to wear some type of a long-haired potential pigtail wig, something
So
like that. So I'm all
I
down with
got to
that.
get on there and try to figure out.
There you go.
Okay,
All right, are you ready, buddy? You ready, Avatar? 2-1 Wild.
yeah, I got it. 5-4. Wild
Overtime.
in OT
Yep.
for Hockey News Reports. Yeah.
Right. Devondra is 4-3 Wild. Joey is 3-2 Minnesota.
Okay.
Mercer is Vegas 4-2. C excuse me, CL is Wild 4-3.
Okay.
And Bill T is Wild 4-3.
Okay. And that's it.
All right. Okay. I know everybody's thinking, "Oh, you're not going to pick who you said you were going to pick and all this other stuff," but I'm going to tell you right now, as much as I really like how the Wild's been playing, as much as how I like how Zuccarello's been playing up there and how that team's come together, I'm here to tell you, folks, Vegas is the real deal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And they might have dropped one game, but they ain't going to drop another one. And especially not to the Wild because no. And in fact, this is to me, this is a statement game, I think, for Vegas. Okay, they had that 10 game win streak. They dropped that heartbreaker there to Anaheim. I think this is that comeback and say, yeah, we're still the top dog, and that's what I think is going to happen here. I'm looking for Vegas, man, big time in this game, 5-1.
Woo. Wow. Okay. A crush of the Wild. That would be
Yeah,
crushing for the Wild. If they were to lose this game by that much, it'd be quite the crushing blow to their morale, I think.
I mean they're in third place. They're making the playoffs, but this is not going to be the matchup that we're going to see. Okay, and that's why I think the Vegas is going to take care of this.
All right.
So who do you got?
I got 5-3 Wild. I'm going the Wild. I just think the Wild at home here just have more of a motivation to win this game. Uh, and I,
I see.
and I think Vegas can be just a little bit in a little bit in a lax mode here after crushing for that many games. Um, I think it'll be tight. I don't think like the Wild are gonna. I don't think Vegas is gonna roll over. I just think the Wild are gonna outskate them in this one. I just
Okay.
have that feeling. It's
Okay.
more
All
more
right.
of a more of a gut than anything. It's almost a
Yeah, I got you.
kind of a coin
No, I got
coin
you.
coin flip game. Also, the Wild at home have been very solid. So
I agree. Yeah, they've had one of the best records at home, but you look at Vegas and they have one of the best road
yeah,
records.
they do. Yeah,
So it's kind of a toss up when it comes to that. You can't really count that as a plus if the team you're playing has a better road record than you do a home record.
right.
Okay.
So
So the next game,
okay,
are we ready for the next
how
game?
many more games do we have?
We got this one, and then the Oilers and Canucks, and then the Avalanche and Sharks. So we
Okay,
got 3 games left.
okay, we got. Yeah, let's get at her.
All right. So the next game is the Kings versus the Coyotes. This is in Arizona.
Kings versus Coyotes in Arizona.
Yep.
Okay, and
Yep.
I haven't. I don't think they've confirmed goaltenders. These two teams generally don't. Um,
Not until late. Plus, they're late games anyway, too.
yeah,
10 o'clock.
I'm just gonna.
You know, Arizona was doing so well. They had a chance. They were in fourth place. They were making the playoffs,
Yeah,
and then all they did was throw it away.
back to back to San Jose. You can't lose back to back to San Jose. Uh,
And I don't know how many hits you have against the Avalanche or the whoever. I don't care. Or St. Louis. I don't care how many hits you have against them. But
oh,
when you need to win those games, you need to win those games, and that's another reason why I wouldn't have Tocchet as my coach.
by the way, uh, just in case you didn't know that if Philadelphia was tanking or not, Alex Lyon confirmed.
Oh, so they're definitely not tanking. They're going to try.
Uh,
Yeah, they're trying tonight. If Alex Lyon's in, yeah, they're trying.
they're trying. The
It's
organization
dripping
is
with sarcasm there.
yeah. The organization is tanking all the crap. Yeah. Okay.
Yay. All right, Kings and Coyotes. What do you think?
I'm going to go. Jeez, I don't know. Coyotes are at home. Well, let me go with everybody else.
All right.
I give
So
everybody else one.
Avatar is 2-1 overtime Coyotes.
I gotta bring up the live here. Just wait. Avatar's 2-1 Coyotes. Okay.
Okay, overtime.
That sounds about right.
Overtime. Overtime for Avatar.
Okay.
Right? Lauren has Kings win.
Okay.
Right? Joey has Arizona 4-2.
4-2 Yotes. Okay.
Devondra has Yotes 3-0.
3-0 Yotes.
Mercer has Yotes 3-2.
3-2 Yotes. Okay.
Bill T has Yotes 3-2.
Okay.
CL has Kings 4-1.
Uh, it looks like they're gonna put Quick in tonight. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna go Yotes 3-0.
Do you have mine in there?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Kings on this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 4-2 Kings. 4-2 Kings.
Yeah, I'm totally on the. You can make a pretty good case for both. After that classy move they did last night, they could be, or last game against, they could be in a really good mood right now, uh, and be able to win this. And you could also make a case that although that was a classy move, it was also they also lost 6-1,
Yeah, right.
and and it seemed like they kind of gave up a little bit. So
I
who's
don't
out?
know.
Rocky's out. Who's out?
Oh,
What,
gee.
what, what
Oh,
was?
Edmonton 4-0 changed to Pens 3-1. I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, we got two more games, so we better get on them. And Edmonton is one of them, so I guess we can
Right,
do.
so that's the next game. The Oilers versus the Canucks
Oilers versus Canucks
in Vancouver.
in Vancouver, and the Canucks just flew across the country for this. So 4-0 Oilers is what she said. Bill T is 3-2 Oats. Did I get that? Uh, yes, I did. Okay. Okay.
I hope that McDavid gets to 101 points this year.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I hope he makes it. I hope he makes it. I would like to see that happen. I mean, he's got 29 goals, 58 assists. I'd like to see him do it.
Yeah, he
Um,
could do it tonight because
yeah, pretty much. Because I'm here to tell you, I'm picking the Oilers on this one big time, like 5-2.
yeah. We're waiting for everybody else to get their things out to figure out what they're doing. Uh, if they're going to give me some time, I'll get an early pick in here. Yeah, I'm going to go, yeah, same sort of thing. 6-2 Oilers or something like that. The Vancouver's got to be beat in this one against a fast paced team
Yeah,
like the Oilers. I can't see them losing this. I'd be flabbergasted if Vancouver wins this game.
I agree. So we got Lauren with Oilers winning. We got Devondra with Edmonton 4-0. Got
Avatar.
Joey.
I got
Oh, you're
Joey.
at
I got Joey already. Yeah.
Avatar is 5-4 Oilers.
Yeah. Bill T is 4-2.
Yep. Mercer is 5-1 Oilers.
Okay. And
Uh,
I already got mine in. So
right.
CL 4-3 Oilers.
One more game after this one.
After the
Do we get
Oilers one?
everybody? Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what there's one more game left. We
Okay.
get everybody?
I think so. Yeah.
All right. Last game on the docket here, man. Look at that. Coming right in on time, too. The Avalanche versus the Sharks playing in San Jose.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, this should be a like yeah, but I don't know. The Avalanche haven't been themselves ever since they got spanked by Vegas. It's like they've been kind of like, oh, are we good or are we not good here?
Yeah, they're
Uh,
good.
I know, but they do. It just it's like they don't believe in themselves a little bit after that. I don't know. It's like they were kind of taken aback by
Well, they're the
getting.
only ones because I don't think anybody else sees them as, look.
Oh, of course not. No, but I mean, it's just a mindset that a team
Oh,
can get
yeah.
into, because you're going to beat Vegas in the playoffs, right? You think you're good. You think you're really good. You think you can compete with the team, and they come in and spank you, and you're like, whoa, wait
I
a
guess we
second.
weren't quite as good as we thought we were, huh?
Yeah, and then you go into other games, and it's still in your head, like
Exactly.
so, kind of second guessing themselves. But I really can't see Colorado losing this game. I just.
No, in fact, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go shutout for Grubauer on this one, 4-0.
Yeah, that makes sense. Avatar's going 3-0.
Oh, see, like Avatar, you copied.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Bill T has Avalanche 4-3. Lauren has Avs win.
Bill T. Okay, 4-3.
Yes,
Abs.
yes.
Okay.
Lauren
And
Lauren has Avs,
yep.
and Kyle Mercer has Avs 5-1.
Mercer 5-1 Abs.
You know what, man? I got to tell you something. The people that come in here and watch this show are so cool.
Yeah.
I love coming in here and chatting with everybody in here and getting to hear about how everybody's doing and stuff
Yeah.
and I like to banter with everybody. You know what I'm saying? This is so cool, man. I'm so glad we got you to do this so that you get to be out here every day with these people. This
Yeah.
is
It's
so cool.
fun, man, and it's growing, and we're getting more and more
I'm
people in
telling you,
here.
thank you everybody for jumping on here. Thank you everybody for participating in this. Nobody else is doing this. Okay. And this is why we like what Perlo's doing here, man, because he's the prognosticator. He is the man. Okay. So if you're not following this guy, you're missing out.
Yeah, Serrano's got 3-2 San Jose. Woo!
Oh, Joey. Joey. Gosh.
Yeah, I got it. He always says that. I got this one.
Oh man, I think you're getting exposed a little bit too much to the sun there, Joe.
CL's got 6-2 Avs. I
6-2
took
abs.
4-1 Avs.
Yeah, yeah. I got
Uh,
4-0 abs on this one, so I'm with you.
yeah, it's yeah, it should be. It should be. It should be. It should be. But
I'm gonna try and watch some of the game tonight for the
yeah.
Flyers. I'm going to try and
Oh,
watch.
it's painful, dude.
It's
I've
gonna be.
I've watched it. It's
I
so
might have
painful
to
to watch.
switch over to another painful game, and that's going to be Boston and the Devils.
Yeah, watching the flyer, watching the Flyers like that, you just want to strip all their jerseys and put Pittsburgh jerseys on them, and then if you could find a way to do that, that would be awesome.
Oh,
It's
blasphemous.
so sad to watch.
It
No, but
is.
it's sad to watch a team that you like the Flyers that with all their, I mean, back in the day, the Flyers didn't lose like that. Back in the day, when I fell in love with the Flyers, they didn't lose like that ever, ever. Like if they lost 6-1, somebody's gonna be hurting at the end of that
There
game.
was some paint blistering on the walls, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's gonna be some
Okay, there
heads
was some
knocking off
chairs
the
being
boards.
thrown, or there was some
Yes.
paint blistering inside that locker room. I guarantee you that.
Yeah. If not in the locker, on the ice. You
That
know,
too.
they
That's
were
not
go-
happening anymore.
somebody's gonna get punched if we lose 4-1. We're angry at something. If
And
somebody,
that's not happening anymore.
no, and
That's not happening
and
anymore.
that's the problem.
Like that's exactly right.
There's
That's ex-
no, there's not enough people angry at what's going on around there on the ice. You can be angry off the ice all you want. You can be angry in the press box all you want, but
and you know,
I don't
that's
see any
exactly
angry on
right.
the ice.
That's exactly right, man. That is exactly right. You can say all the right things when you get off the ice. Yeah, we didn't play well. Yeah, we need to be motivated. Yeah, we need this. Yeah, we need that. Blah, 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 blah. But you don't see them out there on the ice doing it. You don't see them with that fire in their belly out there on their ice. You know, that whole thing there that Hartnell said about how the team's playing with pride. Well, if you're playing for pride now, when you're 20 games out of it, where was that back in January? Why weren't you playing for pride back then? You know, where was that in March when you were losing?
Yeah.
Where was the pride back then? You
I,
know?
I think he would concur with that, but I mean, it's the better late than never scenario. I mean, somebody better. Otherwise, what do we do? Uh, so, Buffalo was the same way for the longest time there. It's not just Philly. I said the same thing. Okay, you're losing, but I don't see too many people angry about it. You know,
I know.
like on the ice, it's there's uh, different teams go through losing streaks, and they're going to come back because you can see it on the ice that they're angry, and they have pride in what they're doing,
Yeah.
and I just didn't see it from them, and I'm just Buffalo now is if they go on another losing streak again, we're going to see what this team does compared to the team that was on the ice before. But we are at the end here, buddy.
Wow. Holy. Oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock. Holy smokes.
Yeah,
Wow. All right. Cool.
that's our full 42. And
Actually, it was the full 42 this time.
very full. We're over the top. Claude Julien is Flyers head coach.
No.
Yeah, Bruins can clinch tonight for sure.
Yep.
If
They
they
need
get one.
1 point.
Yeah.
So, thank you everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the feedback, all the likes, all the Thank you everybody for coming here every day. We really appreciate that.
And
Um,
John's live tonight and tomorrow, right?
and John's live tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday.
Yeah. And will you be on tomorrow or
I'll
somebody?
I'll be on tomorrow, and you'll be on Wednesday.
Yes. So
Yeah,
be
man.
watching out for that. And guess what? I'm going to be live tomorrow again. And I think the prize is going to be on with us tomorrow, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yes, he is. Peyton on the radio will be with us tomorrow, and we'll be rocking all the same things we're rocking now in a different way on a different day. That's our full 42 today, guys. Have a